I'm in love with the next prisoner. The first time I saw him, he was standing in the rain, head bowed, hands buried deep in his jacket pockets, like a man trying to hide from his own shadow. His name was Adrian. He came to the library every Wednesday, always borrowing Wuthering Heights, always returning it with the same quiet smile. I used to wonder why he reread the same tragedy until one day I asked. He looked at me with those storm-dark eyes and said, "Because love like that feels real. Destructive, but real." That was the moment I started to fall. There was something broken in him, something beautiful too, like glass that catches light even when it's shattered. Weeks passed. We began to talk more about books, then music, then the kind of things you only tell someone when the world feels too heavy to hold alone. He listened the way no one else ever had, as if every word I spoke mattered. I didn't know then that he had spent 7 years behind bars, didn't know the way prison walls carve silence into a man's bones. When he told me, I didn't flinch. He looked almost surprised. "He thought you'd walk away," he said softly. "I thought I should," I whispered back, but I didn't. Because something in me knew he wasn't dangerous to me. He was dangerous to his own loneliness. He'd tell me about the nights he used to lie awake, counting the stars he couldn't see, pretending freedom was just another dream. And somehow, in all my ordinariness, I became his reminder that it was real. But love that's born in the dark always finds a way to bleed into the light. One evening, while shelving returns, a folded newspaper clipping fell out of his favorite book, Ex-Convict Released in Controversial Manslaughter Case. My hand shook. His name, his face, his best friend, the victim. My chest tightened with disbelief. That night, I met him under the streetlight, my voice barely steady. "Why didn't you tell me?" He sighed, rain streaking his scar. "Because I wanted you to see me before the world told you who I was." He showed me a photograph, two boys smiling, arms wrapped around each other. "That was him," Adrian said. "Someone made it look like I killed him." I wanted to believe him, but the next week, the notes began. Anonymous, sharp, cold. "He's lying. Stay away." At first, I ignored them. Then my apartment door was left ajar. My phone rang once, then again. A voice whispered, "He's not who you think he is." Fear coiled in my stomach, but my heart wouldn't listen, because I had already given it to him. And love once given doesn't return quietly. Then one morning, he was gone. No calls, no messages, just an envelope on my doorstep. "They found out about you. I can't risk your life. If I ever get free again, really free, I'll find you. Wait for me if you can." I read it until the ink blurred with tears. That was a year ago. Now, every Wednesday, I borrow Wuthering Heights, like a ritual, like a prayer. The librarian smiles, thinking I'm obsessed with tragedy. Maybe I am, because sometimes when it rains, I stand outside the library, the same place we met, and wait. I close my eyes and imagine him beside me, his hand brushing mine, his breath warm against my cheek. I imagine him saying my name like it's the only truth he still believes in. Love shouldn't hurt like this, but it does. Love shouldn't haunt like this, but it does. And maybe that's why I can't let go, because I'm still in love with him. The ex-prisoner who stole my heart, then disappeared into the rain. And I keep believing he'll come back. Because some love stories don't end. They just wait for the next chapter to begin.